Crikey. Hi, everybody. It's your old pal Chuck. And if things seem a little different, it's because my house has been recently blessed with Wi-Fi, which allows me to move my computer around. Although, after just saying that, I now realize that I could have probably recorded videos wherever I wanted to begin with, since I don't use the internet for that. Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, we're taking a look at the neoclassic G.I. Joe line, Pursuit of Cobra. And continuing our retrospective look at Wave 6, here is the Croc Master. I said Croc Master. I can hear you snickering. I hear everything. I am related to two teachers. I got teacher ears too. Anyway, Croc Master is a straight up repaint from his 25th anniversary figure with a bunch of new accessories. This is what Pursuit of Cobra was known for. Ton of accessories. Gotta love it. So here's the front of the package. Nice stylized painting of Croc Master. Here's the back. He's obviously part of the Jungle campaign. Glad they got that one right. So let's take a look at the figure. And here's the big guy himself. Like I said, straight up repaint of his 25th anniversary design. I kind of like these lighter shades. I mean, I don't love, but really is a cool looking figure. He's one of those niche characters that, had actually a real life job that Cobra wanted to co-opt for itself. Really wasn't explored much in the cartoons. I think he was only around for the DIC series, but it was mentioned a lot in the comic books, much like Raptor was an accountant, etc., etc. One thing I want to get out of the way right off the bat is he comes packaged with a tactical shotgun in this hand. Unfortunately, that kind of widened the grip, so it's very loose for him to hold things. But something tells me this hand wasn't meant to hold weapons, because this hand has a trigger finger, which I'll point out when we take a look at him in a bit more detail. The other thing I want to mention before I forget is this revolver is removable, but like I said, we'll get to that when we get to his accessories. Really, it's a cool thing. I should mention you might be noticing a bit of a gloss coming off of Croc Master's head. That's actually kind of cool. Um, this regulator breather thing is probably removable. I just haven't tried. It is pegged into his back here, and you can see the plug does come out. But, it's part of him. It's not like he's going to wear a backpack or anything. But let's take a look at this nice torso, this textured, like a crocodile hide vest. I wanted to call it a flak vest, but it really does look like it's made of like crocodile hide. And you move down, Cobra logo here. At first, I thought that was like an Adventure Team logo, but no. Cobra logo around his belt. The holster is made out of that same crocodile hide. Even his boots. Fortunately, this knife is permanently attached, but as you can see, it is sort of bending in. He does have like a crocodile wrist guard here. Basically, it looks like he took a crocodile and made his clothing out of it. Articulation, head is on a ball joint, can move up and down. Not too restricted due to this breathing tube, because it is bendable. Pin and socket joints for the shoulders. Bend at the elbow, rotation at the elbow, rotation at the wrist. Standard 25th anniversary articulation. Rotation at the ab crunch. Back, not a lot of forward. Ball jointed hips. Double jointed knee. Um, Ankle swivel. Now, he does have the joint for the forward and back ankle pivot, but unfortunately, the cut of the boot here restricts any of that type of movement. And just so we can get this out of the way, the hand does perfectly hold this revolver, which is wonderful. I was really happy to see this. I want to say this is one of Wild Bill's guns, but it is just so soft. I think it might have been made special for him. There we go. I had to get the finger in. But can you tell? Notice the little black wash on all of it. It really is nice. So it's nice to see that Croc Master does have a little protection for himself, against Joe's and if the animals get out of hand. We're going to look at Croc Master's other accessories in a minute, but we had to start off with his namesake, the crocodile. As you saw in my pre-credit skit, he does have a articulated mouth, and that's the only movement he has. Molded, solid, great texture on the back, down to the tail, nice smooth underbelly. Steve Irwin would love to go a couple rounds with a guy like this. There's a straight on look at his head. I didn't see a way to remove the leash, and I really don't want to try because it feels kind of snug there. But there is a nice handle that Croc Master can hold. Really, this is a little gem of the toy. I already showed you the sidearm revolver that Croc Master has, but here's the rest of the accessories. Now, I'll be honest, I don't 100% remember which of these came with the 25th anniversary figure. I know the whip was included, which here it is, but I think it was done up in brown, and this one's done in black. The shotgun is new. The net is new. So, hey, Frankie, I got your net here for you. And then one thing that's nice is since he is the reptile wrangler, they included a couple cobras. Well, actually one cobra and then another snake, which he does come out. I think it's like an adder or viper. I'm not really sure, but he fits right in there. You may recognize these. They came with the Crimson Neo Viper in the Rise of Cobra line, but it's a fun little set out for him. Croc Viper is one of those characters that oftentimes gets overlooked in the vintage 25th anniversary line. Like I said, he was a niche character, but he was kind of fun. Here he is holding the crocodile and the whip. Like I mentioned before, that right hand was kind of forced open wide, so while it can't really hold weapons, it can hold that leash quite nicely. And there he is holding the whip. The whip does fit loosely in both hands, but I think actually that's not too bad since historically whips are meant to be held loosely. Does this guy deserve a place in your collection? If you're a completist, then yes. If you already have the 25th anniversary one, I really can't say that this offers you anything different. It's really tough for me to tell you one way or the other. The 25th one was the perfect, exact homage to the original figure. This one is an homage with a couple different colors to them. It's a shame we never got the Python Patrol variant change because I think this guy would have been a perfect addition to that team. This is your old pal Chuck for Croc Master. We'll see you next time.